What's going on, YouTube? Today we're talking about the Bipod system. It's also an acronym G.P.S. And I have a real one, which is this one, and a fake one. I'm doing a quick things to look out for if you're looking at buying a Bipod, some recommendations, and just a general review towards the end. Should be pretty quick. There's really not much to talk about. Let's get into it. So on what we have here is on the left, the genuine Bipod. Notice the trademarks, which is not seen on the fake one. This one happens to have a Picatinny reel section, which they do make authentic Bipods with a reel, but it's going to have a cantilever forward design, so this is obviously not the correct design for the authentic Bipod. So keep that in mind if you're looking at making sure what you have is a real and not a counterfeit from China, for example, then obviously you want to look for trades. I've not really seen any high quality fakes because you can always obviously make a fake Bipod with the trades, but the issue with these, so going to the review portion, is it's really big and bulky and the bipods only extend about 2 inches. So it's not a very popular product. Which is probably why there's just not much demand, so there's really not a supply for high quality fakes. So obviously what we have here is a fake one. It does have a nicely designed Picatinny reel section. I like this more than the authentic one. It feels pretty good in the hands. It feels slightly less quality when I have an actual one to compare to. The second thing you can look for when buying a Bipod, which is not a for sure thing, but look for the metal reinforcements. So this is the military version. They do make these in two versions, the MIL and the LE from the official G.P.S product line. This one does also have metal reinforcements. It's slightly different. Notice how there's a little bit of paint. I'll try to zoom in here. There's paint covering the metal section, but it is metal. So it does have metal reinforcements. I paid $20 for this. So obviously, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. I knew this was going to be a fake, but I bought this with the intention of doing a review, just so I can share with you guys the differences. If you go to like a gun show, you can probably get even cheaper version, like a Temu, AliExpress version, which is going to be probably does not have the metal reinforcements, I bet, and it just feels even worse, like a lower quality plastic in the hands. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking at buying an actual authentic Bipod, I would recommend to buy used. There's a large supply from the military market, like a military surplus, and so you can get these, an actual name brand item, for about $40, and that's the used price for a good one. New, these are about $150, and so obviously there's a big price difference. You're looking about a quarter of the cost to buy used, just because there's such a large supply for them. I have one just to try out. I don't really see much purpose of it, just because of how big and bulky it is. Not for me personally. But yeah, that's kind of a review. I'm not crazy about it. What to look for if you're trying to make sure what you have is a real versus a fake. And yeah. This one is in used condition, but you can tell how the nut is discolored, probably because more so that it's used compared to the one that's fake, which has a black colored nut. And this is a clamp, by the way. And you just unscrew it to loosen, and it tightens with that clamp. Same design here. And it is spring loaded, I can just press one button and it'll come out just like that. But yeah, this is not a bad replica for $20. I'm sure they make even cheaper versions, which I don't have on hand to show. But yeah, that's what to look out for if you're looking at buying the G.P.S grip bipod.